We bike, we bike, we bike, we bike. Been a minute. But I'm back. And all my gloriousness, and all my awesomeness. Taught myself how not to cuss so much. And we here. I wasn't supposed to come back this soon. But something's been bothering. I made a Facebook post about 2 weeks ago when I saw this Larry Elder interview. I'm not going to go deep into the interview. I'm going to do a rundown of it. But the word sellout is thrown. And I don't like that word. I don't like that word in the context that it's used in because it is used inappropriate. There's this perception and misconception that a person who starts to see the world for what it is outside of the hood mentality and decides to play the game a little more the way society wants the game to be played, that they're a sellout. I disagree. I think the sellout is the person who sells ignorance continuously to the black community. That instead of advancing us, keeps us in low income and underprivileged situations. See, the thing about the world is, the world's going to evolve. But if you continue to feed ignorance, you're going to stay stagnant. And while the world's doing this, you're doing this, or you're doing this. And there's no way to catch up. I think the problem with our community and culture is that we lack accountability. We want to blame others for our misfortunes. We want to blame the systems for our misfortunes, for our shortcomings. But that's wrong too. We've been here long enough that we should have this shit figured out. We got people dying to get over here. We got people coming over here in tires to get over here. We got people over here swimming to get over here. Yet we're here. We've been here. The playing field's not even per se, but we're in a good enough situation where excuses just don't cut it. As a community, we like to glamorize ratchetness. I think that's selling out. You glamorizing some shit that ain't gonna never get you nowhere. The bad bitch. And then you're 20 and you're 20, and then you're 20 and you're the bad bitch, and then you're 40 and your titty sagging and you ain't the bad bitch, and all the money you was making off the tricks, it's gone. Poverty. We live in the PJs, but we got a Benz parked outside on 24s. But you're paying Section 8 rent. You're paying $28 a month. You ain't got no tax return. Your credit score is 5. Where you going? You're living in the moment. The moment ain't gonna get you there. Nobody respect that. You know who respect that? People who don't know no better. We glamorize genocide. We generational genocide. We respect the thug. We respect the shooter. We respect the dude who go out here filling up folks, dropping bodies, get caught, then say free him instead of shoot on the other foot. And then it's, oh, he didn't deserve that when he was playing in the same sandbox as the shooter. We playing a game where somebody gotta lose, where in the long run both of them gotta lose, but nobody wanna pick out who the loser is. What is we doing here? But we calling people sellouts when they escape that mentality, when they know that it's something bigger, when we realize that mamas ain't supposed to bury their sons. If you don't think like the masses, you're a sellout. If I don't think stealing is cool, I'm on the other side of the fence. Let me tell you something about you dudes. I was talking to a young boy not too long ago about it, and we was talking about when flocking had hit an all-time high. And I explained to him, no matter what I did in the streets, one of the things I never did was run into somebody's house. And I thought stealing was trash bag, maggot, juice, dumpster stuff. See, I ain't cuss. Takes no heart to steal. Scumbags steal. I might have did something similar to stealing. It took a lot more heart than look you in the eye, and now you got a choice to make. But stealing. But that went back to flocking. You realize when most people buy guns, they want to use them. They want a reason. You going into another man's domain, blind, to take what that man has worked for, to jeopardize the safety of the family he is obligated to protect. You think that's a good idea? It's part of the culture now? Try it over here. There's gonna be a lot of people from your side of the family saying, he was such a good boy. He didn't deserve that. He did. Trying to teach generational wealth and preaching that the hood ain't good is not selling out. It's giving the game. The hood is only a starting point. It should not be your final destination. I love the hood. I don't want to live in the hood no more. I don't promote the hood. I got from the hood what I was supposed to get from the hood, and now I'm applying it so that the generation behind me, the lives that I brought into this world, the young men and women who listen to me and accept my guidance, they don't have to be in the hood. Their starting point isn't the hood. Where they start, I don't know, but it won't be the hood. And if it is the hood, I'm giving you the blueprint early. Unlike the information that was bestowed on me and my generation, we didn't have this info at the palm of our hand, or people just willing to give it to us. We're the ones who learned it. And most of us didn't learn it in school or in books. We had to go find it ourselves. And that's why there's a plethora of information out there in the palm of your hand. But you want to look at TikTok, Facebook, watch reels, ignorance. But the people who are telling you not to be ignorant are the sellouts. The perpetuation of the negative black stereotype is selling out. The hot girl summer is selling out. The flockers, the scammers, they're selling out. They're selling you a false image that's going to lead you nowhere. You don't have to agree with everything that Brother Larry Elder is saying, but he's watch the whole interview. B plus, 89, again, 89% accurate. I take an 89. You got the crypt keeper up in the White House, but you mad at Larry Elder because he want to run. You got Joe Biden, who Joe Biden wearing a diaper right now. Y'all got him up in the White House, but y'all mad because Larry Elder got something to say. Y'all mad at Larry Elder because he's speaking the truth. How can you argue with the fact that our community is ravaged because the government came in and took the place of the black man? How can you argue with that? This man's offering school choice. School choice means my kid doesn't have to go to school with your kid that doesn't want to learn and is going to be distracted. My kid has the choice that I'm going to make for him to go to the privileged school where when they sit in the classroom, they're actually learning something that's going to help them when they get up out of that high school, instead of wasting their time becoming a 9-to-5 slave being programmed. What's wrong with that? I don't know how many of y'all went to public school, but when I went to public school, my 12th and 11th grade year, I ain't learned nothing. I learned how to hustle. That was it. I learned how to socialize. I learned how to talk to girls. That's all I learned. I negotiated out of algebra. I was gonna fail. I needed to pass that class to graduate. Me and Mr. Pugnacciari, we had a conversation. He said, "You're a disruption. I remember having you in the 9th grade. Promise not to come back to this class and I'll give you a D." I said, absolutely. I learned to negotiate. I learned to hustle. If you went to Poly with me, you know I was Jack Frost Records. I was selling all y'all favorite rappers' music and selling candy and medicinal. I'm talking about. That's what high school taught me. I drive by the high school around here. They learn how to get nasty. That's what they learned. They ain't high. I drove by, I seen somebody's son with his fingers up somebody's daughter. That's what you learn in public high school. Because we ain't got a choice. Give me the choice. The only choice I had was whether my high schooler goes to public schools or homeschool. So I said, homeschool it is. Daddy gonna teach you how to finesse this. You don't gotta do this. This is this. It's like filling out a job application. Once you understand how people think, you ain't gotta sit there and watch them videos. I tell people all the time, when you go in there and take them tests, don't answer honestly, answer like white people. That's how you pass the test. What would white people say? You got options A, B, C, and D. Don't think like yourself. Think how a white person would answer this question, and 9 times out of 10, it's correct. See, I didn't sell out. I just gave you the game for free. Back to selling out. I think Christianity is a sellout. Christianity was built listen, a whole nother episode. Anyway, Christianity keep evolving to fit society's norms and to be accepted so that they can keep accepting your offerings. Black church is failing you. I can give you examples, but I ain't got time for it. But think about your grandma and pawpaw's church and look at your church. And you tell me if Christianity has sold out to fit the norms and become accepted in today's society. We're a sellout. Let's go back to that. Giving your vote to the Democratic Party. Now, as I've stated a million times, I have no political alignment. I vote for what's in my best interest. And the Democratic Party is not in my best interest. I don't want my son or my daughter sharing restrooms with the opposite gender. I also want my son and my daughter to be completely aware of the gender that they were brought into this world as and the gender they will leave this world as. You come in a boy, you leaving a boy. Period. Point blank. Don't judge me. This is how I feel. I stand on it, and the Democrats don't. I don't like it. Sit your ass down. You can be a Power Ranger if you want to, but you're not gonna be a tree or a sheep. Sorry. Not sorry. You know why? Because I'm not selling out. I'm not getting off my morals, and I stand on it. Excuses are crutches, people. You know who needs crutches? Crippled and disabled people. You guys have allowed the Democratic Party to cripple and disable black family by taking the nucleus, the gravity of the black family, incarcerating it and replacing it with government assistance. As I said, I'm a capitalist. I appreciate money. Grind hard for it. Opposite of capitalism, socialism. That's when everybody take their money, put it in a pot, and it's divided evenly. So the people that work extremely hard are given the same exact resources as the people who don't work at all. That is you receiving government assistance. Now, you finessing food stamps? Go for it. I believe food should be free. You know how much food we throw away every day? While we got homeless people? Food should be free. Food stamps should be distributed to every single family. That's how you get out of poverty. Give us food stamps. I'll take it. But no, I'm a capitalist. Socialism is trash. And you guys are accepting socialism. The Democrats want socialism. Republicans, y'all just. Back to being a sellout. So is wanting better and not tacky ghetto, generational poverty and hood shit, does that mean you're selling out? See, I don't even like the word woke. I like the word aware. I like the word conscious. I like the word unplugged. I don't like the word. Y'all let the liberals kidnap that word. It's like when the LGBT community compares their plight and struggle to the black community as a total. Can you compare homosexuality or transgenderness or the other things with being kidnapped, captured by your own people, and sold to another people? That sounds like selling out. When that other community sounds like buying in. Sellout. Black people just like to complain. See, Larry Elder, he's not complaining. He's identifying an issue and trying to fix it. I appreciate anybody who's trying to do that. I don't have to agree with it, but there's action behind the words. Get a chance to check this interview out about a conversation he had with his dad. It's a deep conversation. Systematic racism is definitely overrated. Certain things are only done to those who allow things to be done to them. There's certain things, so like, for example, the police, right? Black people get pulled over by the police. Got a problem with black people. I, as a black man, I don't have a problem being pulled over by the police. I look just like this when I get pulled over by the police. But I know when I get pulled over by the police, my best course of action is to shut up, agree with the cop, give him what he wants, and make it home safe. 9 times out of 10, yeah, I was going 75 in that 65. Why am I arguing with you? I probably shouldn't have made that illegal U-turn. I was in a rush. You know who I'm more worried about than the police? The IRS. I have a problem with the IRS. Because they fines ain't $250. They want all their money. And I can't go to traffic school and fix it. And I gotta wait on the telephone for a long time. It's not the police. Systematic racism. Listen here. Black people, you are the highest consumer race in this country. So it's not like y'all don't got money. Y'all just spend it on stupid stuff. What if every time you thought about buying the weed, you took that money and invested it in stock? What if in 2003, instead of buying Jordans, every time we thought about buying Jordans or a pair of shoes, we invested in Apple? See, the system that's holding us back is the system of not knowing. And like I said, the information's in our hand. So there's no excuse not to know. See, the law says ignorance of the law is no excuse for breaking the law. Ignorance is bliss. Because the less people know, the more money the people who do know make. So keep buying Jordans and Benzes while you're in Section 8 housing. And the people who know are investing in real estate, in stocks, and bonds. I wasn't gonna play this thing, but there was a clip in this joint that I want to share with you guys. Very, very interesting. Larry Elder, my sellout brother.
No. It is an incident where a person of color forgets that they are of color and are reminded rather brutally by an unexpected act of racism. Have you ever had any of those?
Here we go.
Well, I'm acutely aware, Charlamagne, that I'm a black person, just as you are a black person. And when Joe Biden insulted you by saying, you ain't really black, we don't know whether you want to vote for me or vote for Donald Trump, it seems to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part. Oh. How dare this guy come in here and insult you, a black man, and tell you, I'm amazed that you weren't mad about that.
I'm not going to say I get upset, but just like I'm not letting you upset. You know what I mean? I don't tend to get upset.
Well, you just not talk about a nigger wake-up call, and it seemed to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part to have a white guy come in here who also said, by the way, about Mitt Romney, because he didn't want to put more regulations on Wall Street, going to put y'all back in chains.
Not y'all.
And Joe Biden has lied for decades about the civil rights record, claiming that he desegregated movie theaters and restaurants in Wilmington, Delaware, when he didn't do any of that. He lied and said that he tried to visit Nelson Mandela during apartheid South Africa. He did not.
What?
He came in here and told you aren't even black and let you think a certain kind of way. It seemed to me that should have been a nigga wake-up call for you, but it wasn't, apparently.
I mean, no, for the record, I'm not a Democrat either.
No. You don't get to do that. No. Charlamagne, see? You be over here on the show throwing that systematic Democratic bullshit. When shit get hot, when stuff get hot, you don't get to talk.
But what you are, I never even asked you white affiliation. I'm just saying that you are black. And to have a white guy come in here and tell you you have to think a certain kind of way, otherwise you, quote, ain't black? Wow. What I just now said, how dare you insult me and tell me I think as a human being, let alone as a black person? I don't tell you how to think, Joe Biden. How dare you come in here and tell me how to, I should think. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump if I want to vote for Donald Trump. And if I want to vote for Donald Trump, does not make me not black. 20% of black people, black men, as I said, voted for Donald Trump, and 20% black men. So only 80% of black people, black men walking around are really black, 20% are not, because they voted for Donald Trump. How condescending is that?
I mean, you're probably right, but I didn't think.
You're probably right. And we out of here. Voting for the Democratic Party. Selling out. Generational ratchetness. Selling out. Ignorance of money. Selling out. Selling dope to your community. Selling out. Trying to make a way for your children to never have to worry about the block they walk down or where their next meal coming from or how they gonna pay for college. It's not selling out. It's understanding the game, playing the game correctly. Talk that shit. We out here.